Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. Last night for Nier Reincarnation, they did the story completion livestream. I refuse to call this the final livestream because there is a chance, however small, that they might do one after the game is shut down. So Alice did that the other day. And this was a very full livestream as far as like info and stuff. So I'm actually going to cover it in two videos. This one will be about announcements about like in-game stuff. And then the other video will be about lore and story. There was a lot of that too. Also for greater implications than just reincarnation itself, so I think that's worth a video too. But first, let's answer the question that is on everyone's mind. What is the future of Nier Reincarnation post-shutdown? They talked about this towards the end, but we'll talk about it here first. They announced that there are no plans to make an offline version, or a console version of Nier Reincarnation, so this is it. Get it while you can, enjoy it while it lasts, that kind of thing. Producer Saito had an interesting take on it, and he was like, we're okay if, this entire game, this entire experience is just for like a limited select group of people. He and Yoko Taro feel that that is, worth doing. And so yeah, if we've experienced this game, from the beginning or just starting now, we can feel kind of part of like an exclusive club that really got to enjoy a unique experience that took like, 5-6 years of work from these geniuses of game design. It's just on us whether we are able to appreciate that or not. I think it was Yoko Taro that said that maybe Nier Reincarnation would get like a Nier Replicant version 1.22 treatment, where like it is redone for console, but then that would also mean that it would be like 5-10 years in the future. So yeah, let's not hold our breath, but if and whenever that comes, I will cover it here on YouTube. Alright, and then they answered the question, will there be like an art book coming? They are considering it. But they were talking about costs and like, how much it would sell, that kind of thing. And then also, they answer the question if they're going to release a CD soundtrack of the people in the world. They are also considering it, but no guarantees there. And then there was one thing that I thought that was interesting, kind of like behind the scenes from the development. They were talking about why would the first summer event, if Argo is the handout character, why is the story about Akeha? It turns out that they were kind of, they were debating until the kind of the last moment about which character to make the handout to the players. And it was planned to be Akeha, and then Argo was going to come from the Hatcher. But they rethought it. They were like, oh, maybe people would be angry if they pulled, Thong Argo from the Hatcher, so let's make it Akeha instead. But the story was already written for Akeha, so kind of like as a nod to Argo, possibly being the banner character, they put him in the artwork in the back there. Alright, and then they did this last year, but they went through the data of like players, users, and talked about like top players based on different categories. But here they did the breakdown of all of the force levels. What is your highest force level in a team? And then the yellow bar, that is from last year, 2023, and the red bar is from now. So we can see that kind of more people have moved up. See a big jump in like 400k and up. I checked my force level this morning, I'm at 590k, so I am in the top 0.5%. Alright, next. They showed how many players have cleared every single normal Quest 10 of the event quests that have come around. It's about 27%. This is including collaboration ones where, like, it's pretty easy to miss. Maybe they don't come back, so that explains maybe why this is low. And then we have a percent of players that have cleared all of the EX Hard Quest 5s, and this is only 10%, kind of for the same reason. There are the collaborations, which people have not played. Alright, and then here, this is the percent of players that have cleared all of the Recollections of Dusk, including Very Hard. this was very low last year and influenced their decision to kind of adjust or fix the difficulty of the game mode. It's even lower now. But there is a reason why. Because they took the data from the game the end of January 31st, but they released F66X like January 29th, I think it was. So this number only includes the people that also beat F66X in like 2 days from release. So yeah, this number is kind of artificially low. But I will say that I am part of this 0.06%. I checked my video on unlocking F66X, it was January 30th. So yeah, I am counted in here. Alright, next we have percent of players that have beat all of the Fate boards for both types. 2.36%, I'm also in here. Thank you, Burn and Poison. And then we have characters most pulled from the Hatcher 4-star versions. This is for any costume. Number 1 is Fio, almost 4 million, and then Akeha and Gale. Of course, the launch characters will be the most pulled. They were joking about Argo. I think he placed last. Alright, and then we have Dark Memory characters that were most unlocked. Lavanya, Lars, and Gale. These are powerful characters. That's probably why people went for them. And then we have characters that are most unlocked. Recollections of Dusk, Fio, Leon, Gale. Fio because she was the first one, and because she was adjusted to have her difficulty down. Leon was also early, and then Gale's just popular. And very strong. Good costume, good weapon. Alright, and then they showed some top players. Here, they listed the top 3 players with a Force level. Although this is as of the end of January. Since then, I saw somebody on Twitter had over 700k with their Force level, so yeah, a little bit outdated here. And then here we have people with player level. Top 2 players are at 999. I wonder how many times they've played the Flying Mama. And then we have players that have gotten first in seasons of Arena the most times. First is N42 with 17 seasons at number 1. And then tied for second is Owadi and Neko. I follow, or have followed, Owadi and Neko for a long time, and I've learned a lot. I've looked at their team builds and their play videos. People criticize me for preferring Japanese knowledge, but I'm like, if you're not going to learn from the best, then what are you doing? And I think it's led to the minor success that I have had in Arena. Okay, here they list the 3 people that have walked the most in the cage. Number 1 is over 6,000 kilometers. They said that that is like the distance from Tokyo to Hawaii. And then here they list the people that got the highest kind of combined subjugation score for every season, putting all 5 elements together. The player Neku has gotten it 3 times. That's pretty crazy. Here they have the number of people that have every costume in the game. It's 28 people, down from 33 from last year. One of those 5 people might be SidoTube, who was playing on the Korean server and was getting like high subjugation scores, high arena rankings. They quit the game over the Sarafa Karma snafu. So yeah, obviously they would not be picking up costumes after quitting. And then here we have a number of people who have all the weapons in the game, 6 down from 7 from last year. Maybe that 1 there is SidoTube. And then here we have number of players who have done the Mama 100 Taps Challenge mission. This might be good info for people new to the game, but if you go into the map, the world, you see Fio and Mama standing there. You can tap Mama 100 times and then get 3,000 gems to pull the banner. So yeah, if you have not done that, you can do that now. Alright, and then finally, they talk about in-game stuff that will happen for the rest of the service. Here's a list of promotions and stuff for April. Login bonus for a lot of Karma Stones, and then 50 pull tickets. They will unlock all of the event stories and card stories in the library to be read. I wish they would do weapon and costume as well, but oh well. What else? They'll lower the cost of story quests to 0 stamina. They will add some kind of bonuses to certain characters. So they'll have like maybe more stats in certain game modes, like Recollections of Dusk. And then here they will, I guess, add new bonuses to team building for fate boards, maybe make that game mode easier. And then they will add karma to all 4-star characters, including collaboration characters. So I've been feeling bad for the people that have the Nier, the protagonist from Nier Replicant. People that want to use him in Arena, but then he doesn't have the karma yet, so he can't get the cooldown haste. Perhaps he will get it after Arena is done. Okay, and then from Friday, from tomorrow, they will release the what might be the final banner, that is Abstract 10H, and they will also give out a Mama Exchange Medal, which we can exchange for anyone, including this 10H. So let's see what kind of skill set she's going to have. Also, they did not have a slide for this, but they said that they wanted to hand out 28,000 gems. Maybe that'll be coming today or tomorrow. Alright, and then to end the stream, they read a couple comments from players talking about, like, you know, how much they enjoy the game or how much the game meant to them. This was from the comment collection that they did late last month, I think. I sent in my response, and I don't know if you can see that, but at the very top in the center, there's me. I asked about like developing the global version. Unfortunately, they did not address that during the live stream, but that's cool. But yeah, I think that will do it for my rundown of like the information from the live stream. From now, I will start to work on all of the lore and story stuff that they dropped. I'll cover that in the next video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.